For those of you who follow Adam Horowitz on Twitter or go to the Once Upon a Time Wikia, you would notice that the episode titles until the mid-season finale for Season 7 have all been revealed. Now, I talked about Wake Up Call, which is episode 6, in another video. It was blended with a few other news stories about Once Upon a Time. But one thing I want to talk about for Wake Up Call really quick is Julian Haig is going to be in that episode. Now, Julian Haig is the brother of Georgina Haig, who played Elsa way back in Season 4, and also Elsa is one of my favorite characters in the Disney canon overall. But he's going to be in the episode. His role's unknown, and I don't expect much of it. I looked at the information for the other 5 episodes, and he's not in them, so I don't expect much of it. But I think it's really nice that Georgina Haig was able to pull some strings and help get Julian a job or a role on Once Upon a Time. I think it's really cool. I'm really curious to see where Wake Up Call is going to go, because with a title such as Wake Up Call, I imagine someone beyond the witch and Lady Tremaine / Victoria is going to be woken up. Henry, maybe? That would be good. I want Henry or Regina to wake up. Now, episode 7 is titled Eloise Gardner. And in that episode, we have a couple new guest characters, one being Rapunzel and the other being William Smee. Now, is this Smee from the Wish Realm or Smee from Storybrooke? And how is he going to react to seeing Wish Realm Hook? But what I'm more interested for Eloise Gardner is seeing Rapunzel. Now, I imagine Eloise Gardner is going to be Rapunzel's cursed name. Rapunzel is a great character. Now, I really love Rapunzel's interpretation, or the Disney interpretation of Rapunzel in Tangled. So I'm curious to see where Once Upon a Time is going to go with Rapunzel. Of all the characters to get a version 2, I said it in my video when I announced, or when I talked about the announcement of Rapunzel version 2, that was like the one version 2 I'm totally okay with. So episode 7, probably going to be a total Rapunzel episode. Then episode 8 is titled Pretty in Blue. This was also on Dana Ramirez, this episode was also published on Danya Ramirez's Instagram. So it makes me think that this episode is going to be heavily focused on Cinderella, especially given how Cinderella's dress is blue. So it makes sense that this is going to be a backstory of Cinderella. Maybe we're going to figure out how Anastasia died. Then episode 9 is titled One Little Tear. And the only new guest character that we're going to have is Yael Yurman as Anastasia. And I'm really curious to see how this episode will play out. I imagine the One Little Tear is actually in reference to Anastasia's last tear, and that somehow the stepmother is able to keep it in order to keep her life. She said there's one little breath in her, so maybe she has one tear as well. Then episode 10 is titled The Eighth Witch. I think this episode is going to be the best to watch of all of Season 7 so far, because we have Zelena, Rapunzel, Tiger Lily, and Anastasia, and as well as Emma Booth's Witch. And I'm actually really curious to see where Emma Booth's character is going to go. I just felt that her introduction in The Garden of Forking Paths was random as you can get. Then episode 11 is titled The Secret Garden, and there's no info at all about that episode, so that's a little bit of a bummer. But I like these titles. The titles of Once Upon a Time always seem to have a double meaning. I really think the Eighth Witch is going to be the best. I really hope that Zelena, she said she's going to be cursed, or Rebecca Mader and Adam Horowitz said Zelena is going to have a cursed persona. So I hope that cursed persona gets broken really, really quick, because I want to see Zelena go after this wicked witch, or this other witch, because Zelena's the wicked witch. Tiger Lily's going to be an episode, so we're going to get more fairies, which is interesting. And Anastasia's only in 2 episodes for 7 Part A. At least she's going to be in episode 9, episode 10. So I'm curious to see, will she come back as like a Frankenstein type thing like Daniel did way back in season 2? And then will she be gone forever? The Secret Garden, I mean, that's a play, I think, as far as I know. And I think when I looked at the information, it's also a Bon Jovi song. I don't know too much about it. I can't really speculate too much about the episode when I have absolutely no info. One Little Tear we talked about. Pretty in Blue is just obvious. It's Cinderella's backstory. We were already getting it fleshed out, so let's not, dive too much into it. Eloise Gardner, Rapunzel. Hopefully the show will interpret Rapunzel properly, or when I say properly, hopefully they'll adapt Tangled really well, because I love Tangled. Wake Up Call, we discussed that as much as we could. So this video isn't going to be too long. It's just, talking about these few titles. So what do you guys think about the titles in the comments below? Are you excited for episode 10? I think episode 10 will be the best. I said that already, but I just cannot wait for Zelena to return. And also, I'm really curious to see how Cinderella ended up killing Anastasia. So anyway, that is all the titles for Once Upon a Time until the mid-season finale. I'll cover any more Once news as it comes up. So thanks for watching, and we'll talk soon. All right, guys. Bye.